to enable it grow 1 million trees within the Technopolis by 2025, making it a model site in restoration of ASAL landscape. And I have said that KFS, in collaboration with KONSA, should make seedlings available to the communities around here. The county government of Makueni, the county government of Machakos, the county government of Kajiado should be able to benefit from the tree seedlings here. And I look forward to a report that says we are making progress. Let me also say, so far, the authority has been able to grow 30,000 trees and 200,000 shrubs and ground cover within phase 1 of the Technopolis, and donated 100,000 seedlings to communities, public institutions, and conservation organizations for planting within the Technopolis 10 kilometers buffer zone in the last 1 year. Through KISII and KONSA, KONSA will set up an ultra-modern research and development facility that will become a center of excellence in restoration of degraded ASAL landscape by offering training, site-specific matching, and accompanying technical service to communities and institutions working in these fragile ecosystems in our ASALs. Alongside Greening KONSA initiative, the National Environment Management Authority, NEMA, is assisting KONSA in sustainable waste management, including setting up one of Kenya's most foremost public e-waste recycling facility on a 2-acre piece of land here. The pilot phase of the project, which is at the core of Kenya's circular economy blueprint, is supported by the World Bank's Global Environment Facility. Many other things I do not want to mention today because this is not the occasion for it. Just to make an announcement that it is my commitment and that of the Kenya government that this facility will go into phase 2 immediately. Let me also say that we have secured another 100 billion for this facility in the next 5 years. So we have resources to develop this KONSA facility. Some people have been asking, what have I been doing? When I have gone to this country, I saw the media try and say this man has traveled here and here and here. Amongst the things that we have managed to achieve, I traveled to Korea, I traveled to Germany, I have traveled to another 3 countries on this very subject. I am very proud to announce to you that we now have 100 billion shillings for KONSA Technopolis to develop phase 2. And among the things we want to develop here is the road. We want to expand the road from Machakos Turnoff that we dualed now all the way to Emali. So we are going to dual that road to eliminate the accidents and to make sure that this facility becomes much more accessible. Another component of what we are going to do with that facility is to make sure that we deliver water to this facility. I have heard the discussion, the suggestions that have been made by the leadership of this area in matters water. I want to assure you that we now have a facility that will deliver water directly to this KONSA from Kilimanjaro to this place, and we have the resources to do it. And also to mention that we are also going to rehabilitate the pipeline that already exists. I know there's been a bit of pull and push between Kajiado and Makueni. I want to assure you that we are going to develop these 2 pipelines so that there is no quarrel between the counties. Let me also say we are going to have a huge infrastructure here to support our technology. Because we have made a conscious decision as a country that we are moving into the digital space, there are accompanying risks. But I want to assure you that we have the resources now to build the necessary infrastructure to support Kenya going the technology trajectory. And we will all move in that direction. We have other pieces of infrastructure that will be put up. There is a comprehensive program on how this is going to be delivered. I just want to give assurance to all of us that this Silicon Savannah is going to be something, and it's going to be something we will all be proud of. It is my expectation that we are going to profile this facility as a global facility. And the global facility, because many of you may be thinking this is in Malili, this is in this place, but you know it is in Kenya. And Kenya is the home of humanity. Penina Malonza here is running a big program to make Kenya what it should be. We are looking at the possibility of eliminating any visa requirement for anybody who wants to come to Kenya, because science tells us that the earliest remains of man are in Kenya, meaning humanity started from here. And therefore, the people in Europe and America and all those other places, they came from here. And it is not fair to ask anybody for a visa when they are going home. Yeah, it's not fair. So we are secretary here with the ministerial team to work on that concept, because we could possibly drive our tourist numbers from our 2 million to maybe 20 million by just telling everybody, please come home. Yeah. So, sasa nyinyi mnataka kutusumbua hapa ati sijui Machakos, sijui wapi. Sisi tunataka kulete wale wengi wako huko wakuje Kenya. So I am really happy that we can do this together and work as a team. Tutashirikiana pamoja. So the other issues that have been raised by leaders here, we're going to make sure that we work together collaboratively, making sure that we are participating. Let me tell you, good people. As I said earlier, we've always been thinking, and our political conversation has always been, oh, you know, we are sharing, we didn't get enough. And that is why we are investing in education, so that we can equip everybody, give everybody a chance to acquire knowledge, to acquire skills, so that they can help us build this big cake. We are having policy interventions. Why are we discussing about creating jobs? We are creating jobs because we want to give everybody a chance to make a contribution to the prosperity of Kenya. There are so many people who want to make a contribution, but they are limited by opportunity. That's why we are deliberate about creating 1 million jobs using housing, creating 1 million jobs using digital space, creating additional jobs by exporting labor, you know, giving ourselves an opportunity. As many of us as possible, we must get an opportunity to contribute towards baking that bigger cake for Kenya. We are making policy interventions. For example, in the budget, we are saying, why should we import the things that we can produce in Kenya, using our own resources, using our own energy, our own talent, our own expertise, our own skills? so that again we can give everybody a chance to make a contribution. That's why we are saying cement, for example, we are going to be producing it in Kenya. Let's expand the cement producing capacity in Kenya, give many people an opportunity to work in those industries, use local resources, whether it is lime, whether it is sand. Let's use local resources. Let us not import furniture that we can produce locally. It is an opportunity to give more Kenyans an opportunity to contribute in baking a bigger cake. Let us not import fish, for goodness sake. We have many young people that can go to Lake Victoria, that can go to the Indian Ocean and collect resources from our blue economy resources. God did not give us an ocean for it to be for cinema. God gave us the ocean so that we can tap into the resources therein to grow ourselves, to grow food. Why are we empowering our farmers? We are empowering our farmers so that they can bake a bigger cake, grow more food. And I'm very happy. Farmers are the most, as I said yesterday, they are the most patriotic human beings I have ever come across. Even when they don't make so much, they still go back to the farm. And they need our support. And I am very proud that we're going to work together. I want to persuade my good brother Mutula and your team. Please assist us to get the fertilizer to the farthest corner. Tafadhali, mutusaidie. What I have said is we can build a collabo. We will bring the fertilizer to Makueni, the few spots that we can. You can establish some stores in different areas. We will give you the human beings, the human capital, and the labor to run those stores so that we can grow food locally. We have a whole program which we are discussing with the counties to make sure that we can harvest water. I know, for example, in this region, water is a very important component. We can unlock the huge potential in the soils we have in this region by delivering water. It is the reason why we are going to complete Thwake by February next year. I have given very firm instructions. We cannot build Thwake forever. It must come to an end. And we are going, I will come to Thwake in February. I have told everybody that I will be there. I have given a date, so they have to work backwards, and deliver it. Because we've been here for a long time. There are other dams that we have discussed. You've seen the ones that we have advertised. We're going to advertise another lot. We're going to work with the counties to do more water pans, micro dams, to make sure that we harvest as much water as we can, so that we can empower our farmers to be able to produce more food for us, bake a bigger cake for us, so that we are not complaining about lack of this and lack of the other. So I want us to mobilize ourselves, focus our energy. Good people, we have a great country. Let us not let ourselves down by doing the wrong things. Let us mobilize every energy, every resource, every talent, every knowledge to drive our country's prosperity. And we can do it working together. So nawauliza tafadhali tuungane, tuko na mpango mzuri. Hawa ndugu zangu wa counties, niliwaambia hatutaenda barabara ya madeni. We cannot be a country that is borrowing left, right, center, up, down, front, back. No. Because we run the real risk of going downhill. And I am very proud that the people of Kenya have told me with clarity that they are willing to make their contribution in making sure that we have the resources, but they have cautioned me that those resources should not be stolen by anybody. And I will make sure they are not stolen by anybody. Yeah? So, ile panga nilipatiwa pale ni ya kuchunga mali ya Wakenya. Mtu yote atakuja hapo na wizi atakipata. And I have given very firm instructions. There is no two ways about it. The one other thing that we must all agree is that we will compete. We are a very competitive country. We are a country that has a lot of talent, a big pool of ideas and knowledge. We will compete. Our ideas, we will compete with our ideas. We will compete with our knowledge. We will compete with our positions. But we will never compete in violence. Please, that one, I have said, it will never happen again in Kenya. Mambo ya vita na kupiganisha watu, hapana, hawezi kuendelea tena kwa hii Kenya. Hiyo tu tukubaliane. And whatever it takes, we will mobilize whatever resource to make sure that we secure the lives of Kenyans, their property, their businesses, and make sure that Kenya is firmly on the foundation of a peaceful nation. Because violence undermines our democracy. Violence undermines our development. Violence undermines our prosperity and our standing as a nation in the community of nations. So we cannot allow it. Hiyo ingine tuongee. Ndio ingine tuongee. I have also made sure that we support our members of parliament. I made sure that all the monies for CDF, for our members of parliament, in fact, for the women, I committed to them that I will add them 1 billion shillings for NGAF, which I did. We will support the Senate to do its work. As was said here, the last financial year, in 2022, the government then crossed over with about 30 billion shillings belonging to counties. This year, I made sure that we paid to the last cent before we crossed the year. I have also made sure that the money due to counties for July was paid in July for the first time in 10 years. And I will continue to support all other institutions to make sure that we deliver for the people of Kenya. Tafadhali mimi nawaomba, tukiwapatia pesa ya county, msiende kuchukua na kupanga maandamano ya vita. Please. That is not right. That is not why counties were made. Sio kama tunaelewana, my friends. Mnataka atichukue ushuru ya Kenya, taxpayers money, twende tununue mawe ya kupiganisha wa Kenya? Hapana, hapana. Hapana. Hiyo no. So, tafadhali mimi nawauliza kwa heshima kubwa viongozi wenzangu, mimi nawaheshimu sana, nataka tuheshimiane. Sisi wote ni wafanyikazi wa hawa wananchi wa Kenya jameni. So kila mtu tusichanganyikiwe. Unajua saa zingine majina hii, title mingi, excellency this, mheshimiwa that, nini, mpaka tunaona we are special. We are not. We are just as ordinary as every Kenyan. And we are servants of these great people. They pay our salaries, they put fuel in our cars. Let us work for them because they deserve it. Ama namna gani ndugu zangu? Tumekubaliana. So tushirikiane namna hiyo, na nitarudi hapa kwanza tena. Mmesikia tumepanga kama serikali na tumetafuta marafiki, tumepanga vile tutaendesha sehemu hii, na facility hii itakuwa ni facility ya muhimu sana katika maendeleo ya taifa letu la Kenya. Mimi nimefurahi sana kwamba Open University iko tayari. Na nimeuliza kwa heshima Bwana Vice Chancellor, tutafutie kosi ya kusoma French, kuna wengine wanataka kusoma Chinese, kuna wengine wanataka kusoma Italia, kuna wengine wanataka kusoma Spanish, kuna wengine wanataka kusoma Arabic. Hii kwa mtandao tunaweza kusoma hiyo. Haihitaji laboratory, haihitaji nini, haihitaji nje. Hakuna mahali ya kukaza nat. So tunaweza kusoma hiyo kwa mtandao. Ama namna gani? So na ile kozi zingine zote ambazo tumekubaliana. Na tumekubaliana masomo itakuwa katika malipo ya chini. Ndio wale mahasla wangu wengi wapate nafasi ya kusoma. Nataka kila mtu apate nafasi ya kusukuma masomo. So asanteni sana na watakia baraka ya Mungu. Congratulations to Open University of Kenya.
Nitaomba Mheshimiwa Rais kwa ruhusa asalie kwenye jukwaa kwa kipindi kifupi tu cha picha. Nitaomba tuketi tafadhali. Nimwalike mkuu wa mawaziri kwa jukwaa na waziri wetu wa elimu. Wale wengine tuketi tafadhali. Alafu niombe the Open University officials tafadhali tuende kwenye jukwaa. The Open University of Kenya. Let us thank His Excellency the President for a photo. Tuende kwa jukwaa tafadhali. Let's go to the stage. Watafuatwa na Commission of University Education, wawe tayari, the officials. Okay, the Open University can leave the stage. Officials from Commission on University Education, Prime Cabinet and the CS Education to remain constant with His Excellency. Officials from Commission of University Education, let us balance kindly from the second to last. Then the third one will be the Technical Working Committee, also to be on standby. The third and the last will be Technical Working Committee. Let us balance on the other side. Sorry. Wengine tunaweza balance nyuma. Just get a space between two heads, eh? Just between two heads, get a space like that. Thank you. Let's move. Just get a space between a head like that. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, from here, please. In between two heads. From here. Please, now, for the sake of time, please, excuse me now by everybody. The Technical Working Committee to be on standby. Thank you, Excellency. That is CUE. They can leave. And we invite the Technical Working Committee. Then the last photo will be Konza, CEO, the chair. Konza City, the last photo. CEO kindly and the team. So getting on stage is the Technical Working Committee. Let's take the photo kindly and we balance. There is a team that they burned the night fuel to make sure that today we are here. Thank you so much, Technical Working Committee. More coming? Okay. Kindly get the back, get at the back. A few can just come here, a few of you. A few here. The last one will be Konza Technopolis. So I'm with the chair, I'm with the CEO here, the chair and the board. The last one, Konza. Thank you so much, Technical Working Committee. The last one, Your Excellency, is Konza Technopolis, the CEO. Made aware the CS ICT, Bonawalo is also a member. That will be our last one. PS Karibu. Let us balance. Yeah. Thank you, Excellency, for allowing me to have the fifth photo that will be taken with our governor, the deputy governors, and the members of parliament. Thank you, sir. Let's take that one. Mwangi, you okay? Thank you so much, sir. The last photo, the leadership, the political leadership. Even the members of the county assembly, they are also our leaders. Wengine watakaa hapa chini. Thank you. We arrange ourselves. I can see we are doing it. Asante Governor. Thank you. All the leadership, wale viongozi. Mheshimiwa Rais ameniambia yeye ndiye askofu wenu, kwa hivyo wachungaji waje. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I will request His Excellency to remain on stage as the rest of us takes their seat. Asanteni, nitaomba tusimame sote tafadhali. May we be upstanding. Nitaomba tuwe wima sasa kwa wimbo wa taifa.